Imagine you draw blood from a patient, label everything correctly, and send it to the lab, but when results come back, they make no sense. Calcium levels are off, potassium is sky high, and the doctor is confused. What went wrong? Well, the problem might not be the patient, it might be you didn't follow the order of draw. Hi everyone. Welcome back to Medical Lab Simplified, where we turn complex lab concepts into simple, understandable lessons. In today's video, we'll talk about something every phlebotomist and MLT must know, the order of draw, and what can happen if you don't follow it. Trust me, even one wrong tube can mess up an entire diagnosis. The order of draw means the sequence in which blood collection tubes are filled during venipuncture. Each tube contains different additives, some have anticoagulants, others have clot activators or preservatives. If the sequence is not followed, these additives can mix between tubes, a process called additive carryover, and that's where problems begin. The correct order of draw is: Number 1, blood culture bottles. Then, light blue top that contains citrate. Then, red or gold tube which do not contain any anticoagulant and is clot activator. Then, green top that contains heparin. Then, lavender or pink that contains EDTA, and finally, gray top that contains oxalate. I have made a complete video on the correct order of draw. You can see that video. I have mentioned the link in description. Okay, so now let's talk about why does the order matter so much? Let's say you draw a lavender EDTA tube before a red serum tube. The EDTA contains potassium and chelates calcium, so your next sample might show false high potassium and low calcium levels. And guess what? That could make a healthy patient look critically ill. Another example, if a blue coagulation tube is filled after a serum tube, the clot activator might enter the blue tube, leading to incorrect PT or APTT results. In short, wrong order equals wrong chemistry, wrong results, and possibly wrong treatment. There have been real cases where doctors almost diagnosed hyperkalemia, dangerously high potassium, only to find out later it was a lab error due to EDTA contamination. So, following the correct order isn't just a technical rule, it's a patient safety rule. Every time you collect a sample, remember, the lab result tells a story, and you're the one writing the first chapter. The science behind additive carryover. When we draw blood, the needle and tubing can retain small amounts of additive from one tube to the next. Even a few microliters can alter test chemistry. For example, EDTA adds potassium and removes calcium. Heparin interferes with clotting tests. Citrate dilutes plasma. That's why the Clinical and Laboratory Standards Institute gives a fixed standard order of draw that must be followed globally. Here are some of the tips for everyone who collects blood. Always check the tube color and label before drawing. Use a single-use needle for each patient to avoid cross-contamination. Never shake tubes, gently invert them. And always document your collection order if multiple samples are drawn. So next time someone says, order doesn't matter, just smile and say, in the lab, every drop matters. Following the order of draw isn't just about procedure, it's about accuracy, responsibility, and patient safety. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, share it with your lab mates, and don't forget to subscribe to Medical Lab Simplified for more videos that make lab life easier and smarter.